Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is part 2 of the walkthrough. So we're gonna board up this window so no zombies come through. I just watched a speed run where a lot of this is superfluous. This is like a mix between quality of life and fast run. You'll get done with the game, with this game, in like 2 hours, so you can get S rank. However, I've seen faster, and you don't have to do everything I'm doing. So that was especially I just learned. See, you'll notice I'm doing headshots, like boom, I miss, boom, headshot, boom, boom. Okay, I was just watching a speed run where if you just do 3 shots to the knee, he will go down. So you don't have to waste all this time lining up headshots like I'm doing. So that's just one critical step, and it's going to change my gameplay moving forward. So I'm excited. Here is the spade key. First time I did the scenario B. I play it part by part. I play like a little bit in, save, and see what I can learn, and then I see if I can do it better. And that's kind of how I play. But I'm still trying to make it to get 2 hunks. So there's a gunpowder back there, boards that I snag, and then ammo on the shelf over here. Now, I also saw a trick later. I'll tell you that when it happens. So this is just trying to grab everything that you can. We're gonna run past all these guys. We're gonna get this knife over here. Basically, you're gonna have to use it to defend. I mean, I wouldn't have had inventory space if I had the knife, so I wind up using it on the zombies, and it works out. You get a medallion here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to switch up my gameplay after seeing him. So, because for zombies, you can just shoot them in the knee and they will buckle. So here, I get pinned. I didn't switch. Oh, I did switch the knife. Okay. Usually, I have flashbang equipped, and then I kick myself in the teeth. Get the red book. Use the key to leave. I was on one playthrough, I did not know about the spade key, so having those locked actually helped me to reroute Mr. X. But all you really need is a flashbang, and you can run away from him as if you had killed him. It's pretty insane. So I would definitely say flashbangs. I would not use one in the beginning in the first video, like I mentioned. I would hold on to that. I guess it's more if you're playing like... Yeah, you want to make it as easy as possible, so a more efficient way of using your flashbangs is to save them for Mr. X. Makes it easier, makes it more fun. Less stress. So I run down. Basically, this is inventory management. I'm trying to get these out of my inventory. The thing that sucks about this animation is like you might be close to the thing, but it starts you right there. So if a zombie is like further back, you might wind up in his grasp when the game reloads your position. So it's kind of stupid. The reason I unlock the door now is so that way when I get upstairs and I use it again for the final time, I can discard it because it's useless. That creates another space. This lady, all I had to do was shoot her in the legs. Didn't know that, so I'm trying to go for headshots thinking that I'll actually kill her, and I don't know. There's no real rule. Some zombies I'll shoot 10 times in the head, and when I shoot them, I re-aggravate them and they stand back up. And sometimes I shoot them once and their head blows up. There might be like a fine point that is considered a real headshot that blows their head up, and everything else just kind of puts them down. I do not know. I cannot verify it. I just know that it's wildly inconsistent. Some zombies are like the stars of the show. They're supposed to keep coming back to life. Some you can execute. It's it's the same thing with downed zombies. Sometimes you can execute their head. You'll shoot them and their head will blow up, so they don't come back to life later. But some you wind up aggravating them, and that's the same thing I was saying. So usually there's a zombie there. Turns out he's like right behind me. Boom. So this time I line up some good headshots, knock him down. Can get rid of the key now, make space. Now here I was going to grab the key card, and I was like, fuck, I only have one spot. So what I do, it takes a minute for me to figure it out. Go over here, grab the arm, and we're going to combine it with the red book that we picked up in the library. When we combine it, we then put it on the statue. A liquor, okay, so yeah, I grabbed the card first. Because when you put the arm in, a liquor is going to crash behind you from the window above. You want to sidestep to the left, but you want to pause. You want to hesitate for like a slight second. So he lines up his attack with where you are, and then you sidestep it to the left, going right around him out the door. So you'll see that here. I wait, he goes forward. Boom. Alright, we keep running. That was very lucky, this guy. You wanna, how I was playing it, it's way easier now. I was just trying to take any headshot I could get because their heads buckle so wildly. Sometimes they'll go to the left, sometimes they'll go to the right, you know, up and back. It's wildly erratic. Sometimes it's consistent and it's easy to do, like 3 headshots, boom, boom, boom. Other times it's like not at all. So now I'm going to try that new strategy. I mean, it was hardcore mode, and 3 shots in the knees was like having them buckle over, so I'm kind of done taking headshots. It's just, I guess it's like, it feels good or something. Alright, we go around the back because we want to avoid, basically half the zombies are on the stairs, and that one lady is going to come back to life, and I didn't want to waste ammo on her, so I just went around. I wound up wasting the same amount of ammo on the fire guy, so whatever, you know? It all kind of balances out in the end, you know? It like seems a little bit better, and it's all personal preference, and in the end, this isn't a speed run, you know? Things aren't timed. I wish that maybe they were, but that's out of the scope of this. This is just to get to Hunk, basically, and to show people standard scenario B quick run. So here I make the decision not to even take it. Kind of feels silly, because I've seen how powerful the 9mm is later. It was exploding heads on some key zombies in the sewers that come back to life. Well, for me and on the Leon playthrough. So here we're gonna get the hip pouch, and I'm excited to try that gun out. So I messed up the combination. I messed it up like a couple times. If you notice, I've been playing a little sketchy. At a part I started getting like, my heart started racing. This is only like, you know, it's not like perfected. Like I haven't practiced this over and over and over. This is like the second or third time I did it, and I was just really happy, like, okay, it's going good. And this is where things fall apart. I didn't realize that I did not actually put this guy down, so I only put 2 shots into him, thinking that 3 hit him, so I get bit. And this is where I start scrambling. I'm like, fuck, that's throwing my tempo off. I still have some things to grab, and someone's going to come barreling through the door. He's already kind of there. I was considering using the herb, but you want an herb, a green herb for every blue and red herb you find. And ideally, I was watching one guy just mix all 3 together, so it would be 3 colors in one. So that guy also got me. Here, it would be way more. So here's like where I'm at now. In my head, I thought I was being cool, like Metal Gear Solid, using what I'm getting, making space for new items. That's a big reason I do this, actually. Watch, you'll see this. I don't have enough space to grab the ammo and the grenade launcher, so I equip my flashbang with the intent of using it. Oh, wait. Oh, this playthrough, I do. See? So I did not have to use the flashbang. On a previous playthrough, I only had 1 spot available. So going into this one, I was expecting only 1 slot available and have to use the flashbang. So here I did not have to. I could have just used 6 shots to take him down, ran past a little bit, 6 shots to take this guy down, ran past. That's going to come at, I mean, you want to stack up on flashbangs. So that's the one thing I will keep repeating. Just because it makes it, you save 6, or you save, basically each flashbang saves you 3 flame ammo for your grenade launcher. So it's just 6 bullets or 6 flame rounds, or 3 flame rounds. Which would you rather have? You know, that's kind of what a flashbang is equivalent to. Also, lack of stress. Not having to line up 3 grenade rounds on Mr. X. You can just drop a flashbang and get out of there as if you had. That's insane. It's way more efficient. Think of like how long it takes to reload the grenade launcher and then to get those 3 shots off. Like, that's adding to your time. So this run could be a lot better. And I think the commentary is going to make anyone who watches it do an even better job than what they're seeing. And that's what I'm excited for. It's not so much the gameplay, it's kind of showing what you can do and what you can cut out.